Hey everybody, this is Len Paxton. I'm here at Red Hil in Virginia. This is the Patrick Henry, his last home and his burial place. One thing I thought that was interesting in the movie, he was one of the greatest statesmen ever in our nation. He was a beloved son of Virginia. And in the movie that we watched in the Visitor Center, it said how that he went to the defense of an evangelist who had been arrested by some roogs for preaching the gospel of God. And in America today, we need to take an example from Patrick Henry. In the midst of our political correctness and all this craziness that's going on, we need to defend the people who are preaching the gospel of the Lord Jesus Christ. Just like Patrick Henry, one of the founders of our nation, defended him so many, many years ago. We'll see you a little further on up the road. This is the kitchen at the Patrick Henry home, Red Hil, Virginia. The kitchens in those days were often kept outside of the house. This is a complete separate building. As you can see, the house is right there. And you walk out and walk right in here to their kitchen. There's some fake ham there and some fake potatoes and a mallet. We're walking up to what would have been the slave quarters. This is an authentic building. It's original. It has had minor reconstruction work done to it when it was moved from its original location about a quarter of a mile from here. And we'll walk right inside. This is a video of some of the backgrounds here. Red Hil, the National Memorial for Patrick Henry in Virginia. This was the Smokehouse. There is nothing like good smoked Virginia ham. And now we're walking down the path here, and we're going to turn left as we go up to the law office of Patrick Henry, which is right ahead of us now. As I said before, we need more lawyers and representatives like Patrick Henry in America today who will defend the rights of those who preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. We didn't come to this country for freedom from religion. We came to have the freedom to express our religion. And Patrick Henry understood that a whole lot better than our leaders today understands it, I'm persuaded to believe. So now we go into the law offices of Patrick Henry. They actually have part of this that we'll see in a minute set up as a bedroom, because Patrick Henry had 17 children and 77 grandchildren, so they needed a place for that big family to sleep, and the house really isn't that big. Now over here where Angie is, the room is set up as the bedroom, and I believe the sons of Patrick Henry slept out here, and I can't imagine trying to crowd onto that bed if there's 2 or 3 boys that need to. Bet you there was a lot of fights out here. Authentic furniture. This is where Patrick Henry's law office was here at Red Hil, the Patrick Henry Memorial in the great state of Virginia. Do a little video walking up this path here. I believe this is the path to the grave of Patrick Henry. You see the big tent over there. They give a lot of lectures and symposiums here, and rightfully so. A couple of picnic tables way off yonder in the distance. And on a sunnier day than today, it would be a great place to eat your lunch. This is the first day of rain we've had on our 2013 Battlefield Prayer Tour, though. We had 5 beautifully sunny days, 70, 75 degrees. Today it's probably about 65, and it's not raining at the moment, but it has been. And now we approach the Patrick Henry family graveyard. You see this over here was the daughter of John and Elvira Henry, which is Patrick Henry's son. There's John Henry's grave, the son of Patrick Henry. This is Patrick Henry, where he lays today. His body, and of course his soul and his spirit are with our Lord. What we're looking at here is the Osage orange tree on the grounds of Patrick Henry's Red Hil National Memorial in Red Hil, Virginia. This tree stands 65 feet tall, and it's over 340 years old, we're told. So it was definitely here when Patrick Henry was living, and he would sit under it and play his violin and play with a lot of children. He had many, many kids and many, many grandkids. And so I just wanted to get a little shot of that. I'm going to try to zoom in on some of it to show you some definition of it now, down at the base of the tree. And it's a tremendously beautiful tree. We're not here when it has a lot of leaves right now. This is early May. But it is a whole big tree. It's raining quite a good little bit now, so I'm not going to go way out far, but this is the blacksmith shop at the Patrick Henry National Memorial. This was his home in Red Hil, Virginia. And this is an old Virginia blacksmith shop. And they probably spent not only tons of hours out here working, but told countless stories. If these walls could talk, the history we would learn. And they still do some demonstrations out here today. You can see the men's gloves. These are not period, by the way. They did not have gloves like that back then at all. And there's an anvil. Patrick Henry. I was telling my wife as we were walking down the path to get here, we would not even be a free people today were it not for Patrick Henry. There's the carriage house over there. Getting just a little bit of sunlight streaming through the rain right now. And it's the men like Patrick Henry that founded and forged our nation and gave us the freedoms and the liberties that we presently enjoy.